Oh my god, you guys, it's season 2. Season 2 of Lionheart Dynasty. Yep, this is episode 1, and this is exciting. I'm just rowing into Spawn Town here, and we're just getting ready to meet Mr. Funky to trade him a mending book. Yep, that's right, we have mending books, episode 1. And I just played for like a tiny little bit by myself. Like, the server hasn't even been live for 48 hours at this point, and yeah, we have mending. So that's pretty exciting. Good start to the season. We also have... Ooh, Elytra. Nope, we have not beat the dragon. We actually are using some custom data packs that were done for the community, for the Lionheart community, by Madcat. Look, see, Elytra there too. So there's currently a recipe for Elytras that involve a dive-in chest plate, 4 membranes from the Phantoms, and some leather and some string. So, oh, and then a potion, like not a potion. The bottle of enchanting. Yeah, that's what it is. Those little experience bottles. You need one of those. Diamond chest plate, 4 membranes, and some string and leather. And we can make an Elytra, so that's really cool. We have them without having to beat the dragon yet, which is good, because Elytras are really fun. And I missed it for the day and a half that I didn't have one. So this is our spawn town, and like I said, less than 48 hours. And we have all of this built up here, all these big community farms going. All of these farms were Cabra. He is a new personality this year on the server, but he has been around since the beginning, and he helps with a lot of the back end stuff, making sure that the server keeps operational, that all of our backups are made, helping Nina with whatever she needs done. Yeah, he's a really good guy like that, and he stays very busy. So thank you to him, and for the farms. They're awesome too. So Spawn Town has blown up really quickly, and we are planning on filling this whole area in with starter bases and little community farms and some shops. But it's already amazing. Like, look at this. We got like a little village happening already. Kemet's house, Gragar's house. We got a zombie on us here somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Haha, he's dead, little kid. So yeah, I don't know who everybody is. This is just incredible. There's like a community enchantment room already. Cactus farms. Oh my god, this place it's just blown up. Shorty is putting in this boardwalk here. And who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's Absolute Phoenix. Hello. He's got a rabbit head. He's one of the new members. He's a streamer, so check out the link in my description to his channel. He streams on Twitch, I believe. Yeah, Skeleton Farm. That's another thing that we've been working on. So we don't have a starter base built yet. This area, kind of, this is like the front corner to here, and then back this way to the water is kind of the plot that I have kind of stolen for myself. I've claimed it, and I have an idea for a shop. But we're going to get started on that soon. I still have some materials to collect. I was busy grinding away to get this Elytra, and I wanted to get some villager trading on the go, and I actually found a mending villager, which was really cool. And then I went and I stole a cleric so I could get my bottle of enchanting to get my Elytra done. And yeah, so now we have a little bit of villager stuff happening. We got a farmer on the go. But what else I worked on for the first day and a half was a skeleton farm for the community, because that's one of the most important early farms, really. Is you want to have access to the unlimited arrows, the bows that come randomly enchanted, some enchanted armor if you need it, and also the experience. So I thought it was really important to get one of those on the go early, so I haven't even really gone mining yet. I've actually only mined 5 diamonds, which is really sad, but we have other things to show for it instead. So this is another area that I've selected. So basically the idea is everyone is going to build starter bases over there and shopping. So that island is going to be absolutely full And then on this end, there's like a mushroom biome, and that's going to be a community games area, which is going to get copied over, I believe, onto a separate server where the viewers, if you're Lionheart fans, you're part of our community, you'll be able to actually come on and play the games with us. And it'll be the same gaming district that's on the regular server here. I think that's correct. I don't know. Maybe you guys are actually coming on with us on this server, which would also be really cool. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the details on that. But this area here, this island to that island back there and the ocean in between, is going to be our kind of aesthetic base. So like our main base project that we're going to work on. That'll probably take most of the season, if not the whole season, to complete. The starter base, that won't take very long at all. I actually have most of it designed in a creative world, and it's just a matter of getting the materials and building it over there. This one, I have different plans for, but I'm going to reveal those in the future. Obviously, it's too soon to be revealing the main base plans. It's only episode 1. We only just got our elytras. So this is where I've been kind of trading some stuff with villagers, and I get really nervous early on with my villagers because so many bad things have happened to me in the past. So in behind here, it's not really convenient to get to him, but he's the mending villager back there, and we got a pretty good deal emerald-wise for that. This guy up front is the cleric, and he has the bottles of enchanting that you need to make elytras for only 10 emeralds, which I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price, but it doesn't seem that expensive when you have access to some emeralds. So they're in there nice and safe with extra layers, and like some of the walls are double thick. And then this up here is a shield to stop them from getting zapped with lightning and getting turned into witches, because I've had that happen to things that were underground before, and it's not cool. And we have lightning storms just about every 13.5 seconds on this server. Well, no, that's an exaggeration, but it does happen quite frequently, and I just want to be sure that my mending guy stays safe for a while. We're also working on growing sugarcane for paper trades and to keep making books, and eventually, hopefully, some firework rockets. And all of this is just temporary infrastructure. Nothing is going to remain like this because it's super ugly. And this is why I didn't build it on the main island, because to me, this is a starter base. Some chests, some furnace, you got an anvil, crafting table, and that's, yeah, to me, that's a starter base. But I want to make something that looks kind of pretty over there. So this is like the starter base, and then version 2.0 will be over there. Yeah, where it won't look all janky like this. And then as the season progresses, we'll tear all this stuff down. But I do want to talk about this. I'm sure other people have done this. This isn't really that crazy of an idea. But these are the waterlogged slabs and rows of dirt. And when you want to harvest this, instead of falling in or having to use lily pads on the water, which sometimes you can break if you're looking at the wrong angle, I can actually just run straight through here, and everything falls on the platform. You're not moving up and down like other slab methods in the past have had. So I think this is like a really good way to, and if you do it like kind of out here in the ocean, look how far I have to expand. So you can make your sugarcane farm huge in no time, and it's relatively easy to harvest. I don't know, something to think about if you're starting out and you want to grow a lot of sugarcane, but you don't have enough materials to make one of these like automatic ones. Yeah, this one needs way more layers to be effective. It doesn't produce anything right now, basically. And we're growing pumpkins and melons the long way. So we have a lot of work to do here. But let me take you over and show you what we have got done. Okay, so here we are. We have mining fatigue from that temple there, which I'm not all too worried about, and it's because I'm used to it. Building this little skeleton grinder was kind of a pain in the butt because it is just within range of that temple, and I was constantly getting mining fatigue and then having to come and drink some milk. I think I have 1 bucket left. And then go and get more milk from my island, and it was just nuts. Now we're all connected up with the portal, so I'm thinking about bringing a cow over here and setting him up here with like a bucket in an item frame so that you can get rid of your mining fatigue whenever you need to, until we can actually raid that temple and destroy the Guardian. So we got just a basic skeleton grinder here. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I feel like it's about as fast as any skeleton grinder could be. Oh yeah, I still have mining fatigue. Oh, a little bit of lag. There we go. You know, it's just your standard one. Oh, I got more pick, don't I? Got my last pick. Oh, crazy. So they just all go down there, brought up a water stream overhead, and drop down to leave them at about one heart, half a heart, depending on their armor. And then you kill them for their XP and their goodies. And I'm going to take these bones because I'm bone hungry right now. They're the basis of my economy currently. So this is it. It's free for the community to use. I am accepting donations. It wasn't really supposed to be the loot from here, but diamonds, if you want to. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's where we're at currently. And I do want to say that I'm very excited here for Season 2, which is named Courage. Courage is the name of Season 2. We're supposed to be going out, branching out, and trying things that we haven't done before. Oh yeah, check out this bow. Flame, Unbreaking 3, Power 4, Infinity. Yeah. We got some good boots too. Protection 3, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, Feather Fighting 4, and Mending. They are iron, but for beginning game, they're awesome. So yeah, we're supposed to be doing things. We're supposed to be courageous, doing things that we normally wouldn't do. And in the spirit of that, I have something that I want to finish this episode off with, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cut here, and then I'm going to work away. It might take me a day, it might take me 2 days, and then I'm going to finish off the episode with a little bit of courage, and I hope that you'll enjoy that. So yeah, I guess for you it'll be just a second. Oh my god, that's right, we're going to the end. Episode 1, we're going to the end, but we're not going to fight the dragon. no, not by ourselves. Yeah, we're going to hop in here just a second. And the reason that I'm doing this as a voiceover is because I was a little nervous about doing this. I grinded away for a couple days to get the stuff together, and I was really nervous that I was just going to hop in here and get killed by the end dragon or something. You can see the health bar at the top there. She is spawned in, but we're going to fly away. So we get out of here and we're flying, and this is the scary part. You're doing about 1,000 to 1,200 blocks over the void. And you can't tell which way is up or down, so I have my F3 screen open. What you want to do is pay attention to this number right here, and hopefully I'll put in an arrow. You want it to be negative, and that means that you're looking up above, like straight ahead, so you cannot die in the void. So here I am building a little fortress so that I can fight Endermen and get Ender Pearls, because you do not want to go and raid end cities without Ender Pearls. They're your friend when you have the levitation effect from shulkers. So I'm just going to do this, grab a little bit, and then we move along and keep flying away to the in search of the end cities. We're flying in, and we do manage to find one, and we're fortunate enough that it has a ship. And what you want to do is always raid the ship first, because the ship inside is safe. There's some health potions. You also have this one shulker down here, and if you're lucky enough, you'll get 2 shells, and then you can steal one of these chests after you've looted it, make a shulker box, and then load everything into it like I'm doing right here, and then put that into your ender chest. Why did I make a chest instead of picking one up? I don't know. Again, I wasn't thinking straight. Another thing I want you to notice is I do have my sword in my offhand, which is basically useless as a weapon, but I'm using it for the looting effect, so that when I kill shulkers with my bow, they have a better chance of dropping shulker shells, because that's the main reason I'm here. So here I kill a couple more shulkers up here on the ship, and then I go to take the dragon's head. Word of advice, make sure your inventory isn't full. My inventory was full, so I lost that head. Yeah, and then from here, this is me checking to see if maybe it landed down below, but it is over the void, so no go on the dragon head. I am wearing a pumpkin, and I'm using kind of like a cheaty texture pack to remove the obstruction of the view, because I don't want to have a really terrible video right now. That's the only reason. I would normally just use the regular pumpkin, and you keep seeing me switch to my helmet and chest plate from pumpkin and elytra. Inside these buildings, you're pretty safe from endermen. That's what's going to kill you probably if you're in the end. You're going to accidentally look at an enderman and just get wrecked. So as you can see, I have water on my hotbar. That's in case endermen come after me. Here I am in the main room, just blasting shulkers, and just go with it. Like, they'll hit you. Just use the momentum to get up to the top, and then when you're up here, you kind of can back up away from the central shaft and get a little bit of cover. Eat food when you need to. I usually try to keep 2 types of food, one that's really high in saturation, like golden carrots, and then one that's not, depending on how stressed out I am. I eat one or the other. And I also, on my hotbar, you'll see I have 2 potions. They're both healing 2, or health 2, whatever it's called, but one is splash for emergencies, and the other one is one that I can chug. I have backups. Basically, take it room by room. Try to be organized so that you don't miss out on any loot or too many of the shulkers. And make sure that you have ender pearls on your hotbar, because if you're outside and you end up getting levitated by the shulker, you're going to want to be able to throw an ender pearl back into a building so you can take cover, heal, whatever, and you'll be underneath something so you can't raise up too high. I recommend always having Feather Falling 4 when you're going end raiding. It's pretty life-saving, and it also is time-saving. There's plenty of times where I'm in a room like this and I just jump down to the very bottom because I know that that's not going to kill me. And it's faster than trying to like hop your way down parkour style. What else to say? When you are clearing out rooms like this, always take a second and double check that you're not dropping shulker shells on these little like platforms that you can see around, and also they'll land on end rods and just kind of bounce there. So always take a second, because they are one of the most valuable resources in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, great addition, and super valuable to get as many of them as you can. So my goal here was to get out before the dragon was even beat, grab a bunch of shulkers, and then sell shulker boxes in town. And it went really well, but actually, this is right around 72 hours of the server being live that I'm doing this end raid. And directly following behind me, Mr. Funky, Little Shorty, Haphazardous Waste, and I Kill You went, and they ended up killing the dragon. And I kind of got in on that fight, but I kind of dive bombed head first into one of the end crystals as I was trying to blow it up, and I ended up dying. So yeah, we did beat her, but I guess my goal was to get out nice and early to kind of get a jump on the sales of these things, and yeah, I don't know how well I did because the end is open now for everyone to raid. Now here, just at the very end, I'm showing you I'm putting back on my elytra and my pumpkin, and I'm heading off to find a new end city, and there happened to be one literally like right here. This is like less than 100 blocks away. Alright guys, well we're back from our end adventures, and we did really well. I looted about 4 cities, and I started to notice that the chests up on the top of the end cities were duplicating, like both chests would have the same gear, so anytime you found good items in one, you were going to double up. So that counts for diamonds and the enchantments that were on gear and things. So we got a lot of really good picks and some good helmets and stuff like that, so that's exciting. And then I came and I raced back here, and I put up this little stand here to sell shulker boxes because I wanted to get them available for sale as soon as possible. And so we're going to build a store here. That is to come probably next episode, but until then I just wanted to have them here, and let's check to see if we made any sales. I'm not holding my breath because it's literally like the 4th day, and people, you know, they don't have a ton of extra diamonds. They're trying to gear up, but you know, we'll see. We've got 10 diamonds each, or 2 for 15. Oh yeah, sweet, we did. We made a sale, 2 for 15. Diamonds! It's already paying off. So that's really awesome, and hopefully the rest of these will fly off the shelf in no time as soon as people get some money together. But I think that is going to do it for me today. This episode's been many days in the making, and I want to get it all edited, rendered, and out to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to go do that, and hopefully you'll come back next time and check out what we're going to get up to. We're going to probably work on this store, and then I want to reveal the last of our major projects this season. So not this store, not like our starter base home store place, and not our big island over there, or the skeleton farm. No, this is the other big project. So if you're excited to find out what that is, come back and check out my next video. And so that you know when it's uploaded, you should subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yeah, come back and hang out. So until next time, this is Scoozy, and I'm saying peace.